1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says that the government will complete unprecedented development projects in the country's history before the completion of its current 5-year term. Foreign Minister says Pakistan has again become the centre of international diplomacy by hosting the 48th OIC Foreign Ministers meeting. Advisor on Overseas Pakistanis says the government will introduce e-gate system to facilitate overseas Pakistanis at the time of their arrival in Pakistan. Illegally detained senior APHC leader Shabir Ahmed Shah has strongly condemned the fresh killing spree unleashed by the Indian troops against the Kashmiri youth in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 35 people have been killed in a Russian missile attack on a large military facility near the border with Poland. On the second day of the second cricket test of 3-match series against Pakistan in Karachi, Australia in their first innings were 505 for 8 at stumps today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said the PTI government will complete unprecedented development projects in the country's history before the completion of its current 5-year term. Addressing a public gathering at Hafizabad today, he said justice, humanity and self-reliance are fundamental principles of the state. He said youth is the future of the nation and all measures are being taken for their progress. Imran Khan said Rahmatul Lil Alameen PBHUH Authority was formed to guide the nation to the right path through research in educational institutions to educate our children about Sunnah-e-Rasool, peace be upon him. He said that those nations are ruined who deviate from their ideology. The Prime Minister said as per Allama Iqbal's vision, the ideology behind the creation of Pakistan was following Sunnah-e-Rasool, peace be upon him, as per in the Islamic injunctions of Almighty Allah. The Prime Minister said he has been preaching for 25 years to hold corrupt people accountable. He said that I came into politics to unite the whole nation. He said for the first time in the country's history, single national syllabus has been introduced to educate all children through the same syllabus. He said that religious seminaries are also being brought under this syllabus and students of madrasas will also be taught English. Prime Minister said scholarships to the students are being dispersed through transparent process. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has said it is a great honor for Pakistan to host the 48th OIC Foreign Ministers meeting after the successful convening of the extraordinary meeting of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers. Chairing a high-level meeting regarding arrangements for the 48th meeting of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan is once again becoming the focus of global attention in terms of diplomacy. The Foreign Minister was briefed that the arrangements for the 48th meeting of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers have been finalized. The heads of various committees of the Foreign Ministry gave a detailed briefing to the Foreign Minister on the arrangements for the 48th meeting of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers. The Foreign Minister thanked all the participants and directed for timely completion of the arrangements of the meeting in an efficient manner. Pakistan Navy demonstrated live weapon firing of anti-ship missiles and torpedoes in North Arabian Sea today. Naval Chief Admiral Mohammad Amjad Khan Niazi witnessed the live weapons firing along with senior officers from the tri-services. During the firepower demonstration, Pakistan Navy ship, aircraft and submarine successfully hit their intended targets and reaffirmed Navy's war-fighting capability and combat potential. Speaking on the occasion, the Naval Chief expressed his satisfaction on the operational preparedness of Pakistan Navy to defend the national maritime interests. He said Pakistan Navy stands fully prepared to tackle threats across entire spectrum of warfare. Pakistan Air Force has released a short video documentary showcasing capabilities of J-10C aircraft recently inducted in the PAF fleet. Induction of J-10C aircraft has further strengthened the PAF as a formidable and potent force capable of defending the aerial frontiers of Pakistan. With F-1OC Dragon Omni-Role fighter in its ranks, the PAF retains the first shot beyond visual range capability while maintaining a qualitative edge in the application of air power across all domains. The 5th International Pakistan Army Team Spirit Competition 2022 has concluded at the National Counter-Terrorism Centre, PUBB. Inspector General Training and Evaluation, Lieutenant General Syed Muhammad Adnan, was chief guest at the closing ceremony. According to Inter-Services Public Relations press release, 8 Pakistan Army and as much as international teams from Jordan, Morocco, Nepal, Turkey, Uzbekistan, Kenya, Saudi Arabia and Sri Lanka participated in the competition. Bulletin Corps won the competition while Rawalpindi Corps clinched second position. Amongst international teams, gold medals were won by Nepal, Turkey and Uzbekistan, silver medals by Kenya, Morocco and Sri Lanka, while Jordan and Saudi Arabian teams won bronze medals. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Farooq Habib says increase in annual remittances from 18 billion to 30 billion rupees shows confidence of the overseas Pakistanis in the leadership of Prime Minister Imran Khan. Addressing a 3-day overseas Pakistani convention in Islamabad today, he said overseas Pakistanis have always supported Imran Khan and have been a source of PTI's funds. The Minister of State said overseas Pakistanis played a pivotal role in making Imran Khan the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He said the incumbent government has enacted legislation to give a right to overseas Pakistanis. Farooq Habib said Prime Minister Imran Khan has improved the image of Pakistan and increased value of green passport. He said in the era of Imran Khan as Prime Minister, Pakistan is leading an independent foreign policy and he has always raised voice for peace and against wars. Addressing the event, advisor on overseas Pakistanis Muhammad Ayub Afridi said the government will introduce e-gate system to facilitate overseas Pakistanis at the time of their arrival in Pakistan. He said the government is also taking steps to introduce online facilities and services in Pakistan's embassies abroad to enable the overseas Pakistanis to obtain visas and NICOPs without visiting the embassy. He said Russian digital account has enabled overseas Pakistanis to open their bank accounts in Pakistan. The advisor urged the overseas Pakistanis to invest in Pakistan and take advantage of business-friendly initiatives of the government. Illegally detained senior APHC leader Shabir Ahmed Shah has strongly condemned the fresh killing spree unleashed by the Indian troops against Kashmiri youth in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. According to Kashmir Media Service, Shabir Ahmed Shah, in a message from New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail, said the continued bloodshed by the brutal Indian forces poses an existential threat to the Kashmiris who are bearing the brunt of Hindutva agenda of Modi-led Indian regime in the occupied territory. Terming the recent killings in the Kashmir Valley as part of the systematic genocide campaign of the Hindutva regime, the APHC leader appealed to the international human rights organizations to take India to task for inflicting heavy pain in terms of killing innocent people in Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, Indian troops, in their fresh acts of state terrorism, martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Kupwara district, taking the toll to 8 in the Kashmir Valley since Thursday. In Ukraine, 35 people have been killed and 134 wounded in a Russian missile attack on a large military facility near the border with NATO member Poland. Russia, France and Germany have agreed to continue contacts on Ukrainian issue. According to the Kremlin statement, the understanding was reached during Russian President Vladimir Putin's telephonic conversation with his French counterpart Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu says talks with the Taliban on operating the Kabul airport are still underway. According to reporters in Ankara, Turkish Foreign Minister said Turkey is ready to operate Kabul's Hamid Karzai International Airport along with Qatar following the takeover of Afghanistan by the Taliban in August. Asked about inviting Taliban officials to a diplomacy forum in southern Turkey at the weekend, he told reporters that this did not mean Ankara recognized the Taliban leadership, but added the interim government in Afghanistan must be heard. And now cricket. On the second day of the second cricket test of three-match series against Pakistan in Karachi, Australia in their first innings of 505 for 8 at stumps today. Michelle Stark, 28 runs, and Pat Cummins with 0 runs were at the crease. Earlier, Australia won the toss and elected to bat. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. And with that, we come to the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.